Hey everybody, it's been a little while since I made a video. I just wanted to jump in here and say hello and offer you some frequencies. there's um, there's a lot of what you would call that whispers going on about world events and world changes, and I just want to remind you that it's all subjective, right? Because of the law of free will and because of dimensional realities. You can live in that place of fear of what's coming, or you can live in the place of trust and knowing that you are always taken care of. You are always supported by Source, God, Creator, and that nothing happens to you that you haven't agreed to. And that's hard for a lot of people to hear, especially, when they go through traumatic events. And there's a whole discussion that we could have about that we're not going to have right now. But I just wanted to jump on here and offer you some frequencies to help with the energy that's around us right now. A lot of us are plugging into what we call the collective consciousness. It's a field of energy that's above us, well, not just above us, but all around us. It's a field of energy. It's a field of thought forms and emotions. Mostly at this time, mostly fear, mostly frustration, mostly anger, resentment, bitterness, but fear. It all boils. So they say that there's only two emotions: love and fear. And right now, unfortunately, the primary emotion about is fear, and a lot of people are plugging into that. I mean, we're 95% of us are empaths. And being an empath means that you are feeling everything around you, people, places, and things, that you're feeling it, and you're a lot of times, unfortunately, accepting it as your own, and it's not even your own. And so but I mean, you react to that. Even though it's not yours, you still react to it as though it was yours, and you start trying to fix it. You start trying to resolve it. You start trying to figure it out, or you just go the opposite direction and just sink into depression and fear and anxiety, and it's not a good place to be. So I wanted to jump on here and just help you with some of that. And so the way that I know to do that is through the language of light, and also, through some energetic healing, some sacred activations. And I was just on an interview with Tamara Oviatt, the founder of Sacred Activations, and it reminded me that I needed to come on and post. So I'm doing that. Hello, here I am. So anyway, those of you who have worked with me before with these energies know that all that's required of you is just to relax, receive, and release. The 3 R's. So as I'm transmitting this, you may have images, thoughts, remembrances, feelings, even feelings in your body that come up. And what happens is your subconscious, your higher self, is reacting to these frequencies and giving permission to release those things that you no longer need. So they come up as thoughts, images, feelings, remembrances. I mean, you may all of a sudden have a memory of something that happened in high school, and you're thinking to yourself, what the hell am I thinking about that for? I'm supposed to be paying attention to what Patricia's doing. Why did that come up all of a sudden? Or you may get an image of a coworker or, a past significant other or someone in your family who has crossed on. Well, those are all coming up, no matter what it is that you feel, think, or see when I'm doing these transmissions. They're all coming up to be released. And so do yourself a favor, help yourself out, and say, release. And you don't have to say it out loud. You can just think it. But just say release, because it's coming up to be released. If you instead focus on it and obsess on it and wonder, why am I thinking this? Why did this come up all of a sudden? You're holding it into place, which is counterintuitive, counterproductive. So whatever comes up, whatever thoughts, feelings, images, or remembrances, good or bad, it doesn't matter, just say or think, release. And just allow it to do that. So anyway, I tend to babble sometimes. So I'm going to start. And again, your job is simply to relax, receive the energies, receive the frequencies, and release whatever is coming up. So here we go. So you can close your eyes or not, it really doesn't matter. The reason that I close my eyes is because I'm watching the energy. I'm watching the frequencies. I'm feeling for the changes in the energy around me, to know that the energy has started. And sometimes it helps to close your eyes, to go in and focus on that instead of focusing on the things around you. So I'm going to start with light language, and then as Source brings in activations for you, I will tell you that those activations are coming in. And normally what happens is they give me what I call an identifier. It's not that they name the energies, but it identifies what the energy is about. So Shana me e angoi ha ma e tapa de lo me ache e lo hunka e ana me e tu be lu papaya da pakaire da ho ondo he mama I in no mo me ache ala ba ayan ke endu be lo baha te lu je e hana ma ayen ge ngoi baha she la ana ma ayin me e tu me he ana na mo bahe ata kai la da ba iti baia da paia da onda voira ha eteka ge a chepe ala da bo ba bahe ati lu e no mo maha che de ana kaia ndede e tu lo hoe ma ana mai e che ba ge och ala bai e da bo o taia de lu he ma na mai ne me ke ngoi ba atai. Release. Ne e ma mo oinka aya ba che e taia da ba a. If you're holding your breath, you're holding the energy in. So release, breathe. Be a da bakaya da bin do hoi ma anaya. E lui ma chai e be ke andai e. Release. Nai e na mo koi da bai li bi undo I ba atai ana at. Je li indo. Be ai hai e mo ko ba ha e ni indu maya achaka I be I tu loia. Release. Je lu indi be ha andai inki ko I ba ata. Ge lu I mashta I be eti. So while I'm doing this, they're telling me that they're running an activation called Illusions of Time. Je ahana ma I no ko ba he atai. De li to aina mai no na mokoi pa hashte lui ba anai eti ai mana na ma ache akai e pe atu lo eta ba atikindo o me nu mai ache alri pe to koi ba tai be no mai na makia da bo tiba shalaya na mai na moko mai e noi ma achabai le diwa e no mo ho mba ndi o no mo mba ya ne lu ya mana ma ache ankai e no mo iba Deli undabaya nanama atayala da biituea. So they're running another one called Stories That We Tell Ourselves. Deli hamboya nanamakaya da biituli aya amaya nanamaya nanakuim bahashte eloinda nele andabaya da hoiba en namaha aneki wale da biando imayishe. Release the head no mo o babaye hanay enki ada ba itoila el haya an mayin ne mi chiko libi ito nama e maha e nama e no ko e bayin ne mi ito la da ba release. They're bringing in the energies of peace and trust and love for yourself. Je asht la amana me e kike awomba me hano ne me e chada be ko la ai di wita la ire na mayu na ma e che la a je hi mo ko i bi hana na me e ti no mo e la ai ne me ke est o la e di be tu la. So there's a lot of information out there about this thing called language of light. There's a lot of information out there about this thing called sacred activations. And so because I'm going to post this in a couple of places, and one of those places doesn't allow self-promotion, I just wanted to say, if you're curious, then go to those, do some research for yourself about those two things. But I hope that this helped you. You can play it more than once, because every time that you play it, you'll get another level of removals or positive energy coming in. Whatever it is that you need personally will be provided for you through those frequencies. So I hope that you enjoy your weekend.